Okay, Capricorns, thank you for coming on out. I got a few cards here that I got when I was pre-shuffling. Right away, I can tell that you're looking for some teamwork. Okay, you're resting after a really hard time here, in a partnership. Okay, one that was passionate and it was, a lot more passion probably than there was love, but there was a lot of love. Yeah, just people holding their heart, in and being, either defensive or, just any kind of betrayal, and just, impulsive and just, I don't know, just not the way that it felt right for you, okay? And so, like I said, this could be about love, it could be about a new one, right? Or a past one that hurt you, which we already talked about here. That's what was going on, a past love that hurt, that you thought would be your forever, okay? You had happiness with them, but also dark times. It seems more dark than light, or, enough for you to, make some kind of a necessity to rethink, the partnership that you're in, but yeah, you want the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you were in a relationship with Pentacles that needs, some more balance, okay, and you're working on that. This could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Obviously, you could be dealing with another Earth sign. Queen of Wands is underneath this, okay, so I don't know if that's you I feel like this is you in your power, feeling your best, doing your best, smelling your best, being your best, highest self, and that's when the Lover comes in, okay, because next to it over here is the King of Wands, okay, so that is a match for you, and that they're also doing their, balancing or whatever, and just needing to cut off, both any if there's any kind of outside interference or third parties, those need to get cut off, first, to get out of the lower levels and to, of being, and get into the higher ones where we can celebrate and have fun, not being stuck and in pain and in this and in that and in limbo, just like really just having fun, okay? So you did get a Page of Pentacles also, so we'll see what you do with that pentacle. Let's see, some cards did come out, and I'll put them back in and then shuffle. Let's see, it's the Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, Six of Swords reversed, Four of Swords, the Star. So you do reach your dreams, your goals. You were hanging on to hope. You were hanging on to your faith, and it's coming to you. A new beginning, a new opportunity to be able to work as a real team should. Okay, depending on which lever that you choose. Okay, but hopefully this is not you. If it's them, this is not something that I would take another, second look at. I would just move along, and that'd be fine, because, there's Lover Burley right there, waiting in line, okay? And you just feel like you're tied up, okay? Maybe you're in a marriage, I don't know. This kind of does symbolize to me like a church and, them working together and, all this stuff. So, I mean, you're just maybe like thinking too much, and you need to feel more with the heart, okay? You're like a Two of Wands, where should I go, what should I do, and planning it and making more stable plans. This has to do with travel too as well, and this is like, this person here is like, losing the faith, you know, almost, okay? Until she decides, you know what, let me use my heart, you know, let me use my passion, let me figure out what I'm going to do, what's right for me. Okay, I'm done with being all in my head, and I'm going to let that out, and I'm going to start using my heart. So replenishing yourself, okay, and then really coming from the heart is the answer for you to reach your goals, your dreams, your happiness, your bliss, whatever it is that you're dealing with, okay? That's pretty much, you know, what most people are here or want from this earthly plane, okay? And then I got high honor over here, and since usually love, I get the love spreads. I just wanted to say what this actually meant. It says, in a relationship, high honor can imply an invitation or even a declaration of love. Okay, so that could have been that page of Pentacles. As the card, and it also could have been that page of Cups, okay? And the card signifies solving problems. It can also demonstrate the resolution of all differences. You are deserving of your reward. So, you know, whether it looks like it's a win-win situation, you know, whether you stay where you're at, you find resolutions and you stay, or you move on, you know, and you've got somebody who's very romantic, okay, that you can trust. So all you need to do is, you know, let go of the past, you know, and recover, okay? Make sure that you're loving, okay, which means you need to forgive, okay? All parties involved, even those that you feel hurt you in some way or did, okay? Anyways, so yeah, an invitation or gesture of love. So looks like we are definitely talking about love, love, more love. And then you're asked to play and connect with water. So that sounds like a great time, okay? Vacation, just, you know, out to the nearest lake, okay, or ocean. Ocean water spirits hydrate. Okay, hydrate is a big deal in purifying your body. Innocence. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. Okay, like you're in awe and everything's beautiful. Okay, like you're having this rebirth and it feels so, you know, freeing and so delightful that you are celebrating that the 3 of Cups. So yeah, you have reason to celebrate, because you did the work. You balanced, okay? You used your gift of discernment, which is your intuition, right? And you received your blessings, okay? And you deserve your blessings. So be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Oh, so a gift is coming to you soon, okay? Just keep that sanctuary time with the divine so that you can stay aligned, okay? That's a channel message for you. All right, let's see, okay, what comes here. They are already shuffled. You guys know that I do that with the ones that I share, okay? If I didn't shuffle, then I will do that here, okay? All right, I try to get some here. Whoa, 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 and whoa. A couple here, here. Those. Okay. Bottom, yes, okay. So things are looking sturdy when it comes to your financials, okay, business. Um, you have maturity, because there's queens and kings on the board, and there's also an empress. So we're dealing with mature people here, okay. Some of these may be co-workers, some may be family members. Some people also could be outside interferences sometimes. Let's see. I don't really feel that, but the center of this deck is in fact the Magician. So you are in the position of utilizing your force for good. Okay, regardless if I see the Devil here. Next to it is the Empress and the King of love, of cups. Okay, so the water and like the fire is, like they're all there together and they fit well. So I don't know if that makes any sense. Like they're soulmates, okay, and they just love each other so much that it would be hard to ever think that they would, be apart from each other, kind of like a twin flame kind of a feeling. It's like the Devil thinks he's got them chained up, but they want it to be that way. Okay, that's borderline toxic, right? So things are going to have to unravel the way they do, and the process. You have a process here of learning. Okay, so yes, you're going through a time of good prosperity, cutting things out, nurturing things, and something's coming in that you've been waiting for, and it could be in 8 weeks. Okay, it's like the sun feeling. Okay, you've been waiting for that. Whatever you've been wishing for. Yeah. So the star card next to it. Okay, your wish is coming together. It's not even the wish cards. It's like, but your wishes are coming true. There's a man or woman who loves you. You don't want to be apart, so you're going to be very loyal to this person. You see them as Empress, they see you as Emperor, etc. Like there's love energy on the board. Okay, so there's a Queen here of Cups. Okay, and then here is the King of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Wands, Magician, King of Wands, Two of Wands. So we got a couple couples here. Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the King and Queen of Cups, and we have the King. Excuse me. And the King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So it's possible that you are this Empress here too, and you're growing into these roles. Okay. Or one person has gotten to one state, right, of being ascended, past the devil's, traps, and now you're able to be the Empress. Perhaps it's the other person, that's not quite enlightened of some of the karmic lessons that they need to learn, or maybe it's you, to move your way up to Emperor. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, usually it takes something so drastic and dramatic and hitting rock down for us to gain our strength up and take that experience and listen and learn from it, okay? And then to see the good, like, out of so much chaos, and realize just how beautiful and symphonic it was, only because it was worth it, you know? Had it not been worth in the end, and the things that gained, right, and the person that you become, right, and that, then we wouldn't, you know, would have been like, oh, well, I shouldn't have done that, you know, if I would have known it's going to end up like this, you know, I wouldn't have done it. But, you know, each one of these partnerships, you know, they make contracts to come down here to, you know, meet whoever meets the other person, to teach them something. They teach you something, you teach them something, okay? So it's not like, you know, you should take a lot of things personal, okay? Let the ego go. You know, if you're having some problems, you know, with thing, you know, some kind of hill, you know, like impasse or obstacle, then, you know, you use these tools you have as a magician, in any which way you need to make adjustments to clear the way for where you want to go, okay? So you're needing to take action right now, and there's some work that's needed, okay, and a lot of self-love, okay? So we need to just work on having this so self-love with by yourself, and this beautiful connection with, which is the most valuable connection with our Father in heaven, right? And so, you know, once you get past that, you know, your heart can be filled with love, okay? And so when you look at somebody, it's not like, oh, I just love you so much and I don't want to be without that. I can't be without you. I can, but I don't want to. I choose you, you know? So that is this, like, the deepest love I feel or have felt, you know, ever. It really feels like very good energy. I'm just going to stay here. But, you know, you're really good with communication, and your chakras are open, okay? I can see you're a patient person, but then sometimes you just got that, you know, confident side, like the right here, the Queen of Wands, you know, she's loyal, generous, you know, confident and kind, entrepreneurial, very much a home and family person, good business sense, you know, very attractive, magnetic, a mature woman, a helpful friend who is well liked. And that happens to be my card, is an Aries. And that's a beautiful sentiment, to have that vigor, you know, that feeling of zest for life. You know, that's, you're starting to feel, because you're getting beyond, you know, surface level stuff, and now more acquainted where you've ascended your vibrations higher, and you can now act differently. It's just like, well, I used to act like this, but now I've changed, so I don't feel like I should do that anymore. So you have to come up with the new, adjusting, and come up with the person that you are, okay, with the, you know, enthusiasm, the vibrance, you know, and feeling secure and nurturing yourself, okay, and then you're just expressing it. You express it with just who you are, okay, and that is the gift that you give to people around you. And it's like lighting a candle. We do this throughout the world, and hopefully that will make a love revolution, okay? A paradigm shift, a love revolution, as Matt Kahn would say. And, you know, bringing heaven down to earth, no easy job, right? And every one of you has a purpose in it. God has the plan, and you have a purpose, okay, in his plan of his, okay? So make sure that you plant your roots right, okay? That you give on the way, You're manifesting great things. Your leadership is needed, okay? And you'll need to rid yourself of any karmic lessons in order to be a completion to, work on this calling that you have of teaching and learning, okay? You have some kind of teaching and learning there going on. So from your divine counterpartner, it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joy. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So control what you can and then leave the rest to God, okay? And trust, okay? Put your heart into everything that you can with what you know, and be happy, with that, okay? I really like that for you. Let's see what else here. Some things you don't know. Good news coming up, an offer. You will have your 10 of Cups and be victorious we're doing that 10 of Cups there. Let's see. What other, let's see, blocks. I see any blocks that are going to be coming up. Any upcoming challenges? Nine of Cups. Okay, so staying in your Empress mode, okay? This is like the minor arcana of the a major arcana, okay? So keeping your vibration, happiness, prosperity, expecting good fortune, enjoying life, good health, and just getting out there and shining your light, basically, okay? So you need to either pick that one or Nine of Swords every day. Are you going to be suffering and depressed and feeling guilty and isolating and feeling shame and on the brink of a mental breakdown and having hopelessness? Now, I know there's a step towards getting up because I've done it myself, but you know what I'm saying. You want to make sure that you pick this every day. That's the challenge, okay? Is to keep that balance between your feelings, or you have to have a balanced life in general, okay? So Eight of Pentacles shows to me taking up a hobby, education, self-motivation. So if you need motivating, then this is the perfect time to hone in on your skills and gain a little extra knowledge, that can help you, in a business or work life. Okay, so you can celebrate more with your lover, the Queen of Wands, and we just hope that we pray for our enemies, okay, and are those who think they're enemies towards us or try to do any kind of ill towards us, okay, and never send it back to sender. The energy, always bless it, send it back to them, okay, because we're peacemakers, okay. On this channel, people come here to learn to be peaceful, like Jesus, okay. We choose to be Christ-like and have a Christ consciousness, okay. So really going on right there. I do have your light works that I really like, because it does show a lot about your purpose, okay. The initiation, crossing the threshold. All right, hold on. Something is coming. You're birthing into a new rebirthing. Okay, so you may be going through a hard time, but it's almost over, and then it's like, oh yes, this is exactly what I needed. Relief. This is what I said. Creating heaven on her earth. It's happening. I hope you can read that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, definitely. Creating heaven on earth, creating heaven on earth, creating heaven on earth. That is what you're here to do, okay? For those who are listening, well, you go first, universe will catch you. So you've got a calling. You need to decide if you're going to answer this. It says, what is your soul calling you to do? So it says, answer the call. Okay, so take a leap of faith. And have some fun doing it. Celebrate that, you're in a good place, okay? Don't be so serious. Okay, well, I like that for you. I'm glad to see that you are, gaining yourself back in your power. Okay, being able to receive, open to receiving goodness, believing that you're worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Okay, so be careful. Be on the lookout for that. Okay, it's coming soon. I did get teaching and learning here. So yeah, I mean, all of this as well is because you may be a teacher for somebody else of this, to children or other people, or a YouTube like I'd have, or just your own children, okay? Raise your ties, the past. You let go of the old, you make room for the new. All right, let go of the past, shake it off, okay? Whatever is weighing you down. Offer your support to someone. Experience the joy of serving others. And you know how it feels when someone helps you, and it's such a relief for you. You feel so good that they took their time to do something sweet for you, and you know that there's some care and compassion and love there. Yeah, they want you to offer that same kind of support to somebody, because if you think that serving people is like a waste of your time, it's like you could be using it on yourself, then it's just a tad bit, uncompassionate, because I'm not here to judge you. I just want to say that when you're actually serving somebody, it feels so good. Like I would rather give than would receive any time, But, like everybody else, I've had to learn to, allow myself to receive. Okay, so that's like the thing in this channel message is that, a lot of times you don't open your heart to receiving, and so it's hard for someone to connect with you, okay? So you're here waiting, but, you're not having your heart open until, until when? So it says connection. Connect with someone special. I love what a gift to treasure. And wait says honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is best action of all. Okay? So maybe perhaps you're feeling that, yes, you need to connect with somebody, but that this is not the right timing, is what I'm feeling from those cards. And then in the near future, like 3 months, it says take a risk. You have the power within to move mountains. So those mountains earlier that I said seem insurmountable, they can be moved. Okay, so something is happening, in universally, or what have you, or some kind of meeting of minds, meeting of love, seems like a union, okay? Like you're coming into union with, somebody, okay? With this. So please ask for help if you need help, okay? Receiving is an act of generosity. Receiving is an act of generosity. When you allow someone to give to you, the person feels very thankful and grateful. But, if you don't, receive what people give you, they don't get that satisfaction, Not that they need it, right? But it's nice for them, not only the satisfaction, but to get the blessings that they're going to get. Not that they're doing it for the blessing, right? But yeah, that's kind of how it works. So, we need any more cards cards here. Let's see. Last advice here. Last advice came out. Okay, rebirth and make a call, make a judgment call. You've already done the self-evaluation, right, with your 4 swords over here. You've gone through an awakening, you know, getting more clarity and whatnot. Okay, you know, you've got an offer come in, of cups. You know, there's been some foul play in the past, but you know, now it's time that contracts, you know, end, and you have to decide which way you're going. Okay, and it looks like you're going another way. You're to smooth waters, and that's the call that you've made because of this rebirth, and you know that that's what you need to do. Okay, because you felt with your heart, you know, instead of just with your mind, right? The 8 of Swords, wherever that one was at. So now you're using the heart to make the decisions as well. And then just to remind you to stay in your high vibe self, loving life, appreciative, just, you know, you know, and, you know, trusting the divine, you know, just being independent and, you know, being able to manifest and enjoy life, you know, then that's what you want to do. All right. Hum. Let's see. Ooh, someone's got the hots for you. I just saw a key. I see a dog for being loyal, a letter. Oop, but there's an impact that hasn't fallen. So the letter has not been sent, whatever that is. A friend or support you, or okay, for someone to reach out. Someone wants to reach out to you to help and be a friend. Okay, they think that they have the key to need. Okay, they know what you need to cut off. You know, that's all this that's stressing you out. Some kind of stress, thinking about family roots. Okay, making sure that you know, family roots are strong. Okay, and you know that we can put our hearts back together. We can do hard things. You know, women and men, 9 of Cups. Okay, independent. All right, new beginnings galore, new houses. And then, you know, just a beautiful ending, okay? Someone sails on in and it brings justice that, you know, your divine partner would come in at the time, like at a certain time, you know, like you're not going to know when or you expect it at all, you know, and then it just happens, you know. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we have any of these cards. Let's see. Yeah, I get they want you to be like your own superhero, you know. Don't feel like a victimized person anymore, you know, and cut off the past and stay in your high vibing, you know, king or queen energy. And if you're not listening to God or can't hear him or not getting answers, go ahead and take that helmet off for a little while, okay, so you can hear better. Yeah, there's very wise spirit guides there that are waiting for you very, very patiently, you know, to hear when you're ready to listen. You know, sometimes you're gonna know what you should do, but you don't do it. So they're like, I'm not gonna tell you till I know he's gonna do it. You know, and then you're over there, you know, going through these experiences that sometimes are hard, when all you have to do is be like, okay, well, what do I need to learn from this, and figure it out, and bamski, you know, and that misery, okay, of whatever that was, you know. So this person is with you all the time. This is one of your guides that I see around you. All right. This one here is showing you that with the fire here and everything, that you're able to heal hearts, or your heart, or it's through there that, you know, your third eye, there you're receiving light from God, you know, to heal your heart. Your heart is being healed. You're starting to fill yourself with more light. You're starting to feel less scared. Yeah, just take some deep breaths, you know, when you have to stay focused, you know. If not, don't forget to ask for, you know, assistance. Yeah, I see you're never alone, and this guide wants to say that it's okay to cry, and that you can't have a release unless you do, even if it's a tear. Let, you know, whatever bubble up, and, you know, reconcile it within yourself, and, you know, let it out. Okay, so there's still some things within that you need to let go of after reconciling the difference within. Yeah, so they want you to be like a receiver, open in your heart to receive, open to your mind and third eye and your crown chakra, open. Just be open to all, you know, all things, you know. Be open-minded, okay? So that's your last channel message there, is to be open-minded, okay? There's a lot of stability here, generosity, a lot of money. Lady Justice is here, and you know, I see that you're going to all be making good decisions here as mature adults, and I'm very happy that there's going to be, you know, forgiveness and recovery and trusting, and, you know, in the end, romance. Okay, romance is what we want, right? The divine union. So we'll end it there, and just want to thank you for your time. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.